Hey, my name's Dan and welcome to Aren't You Overcompensating for Something? Where we'll get to experience the pressure of a writer. I mean, if they have boundless ideas, how come they can't write anything? Let's find the answer, shall we? Oh, I also heard there's voice acting here, so... Wait, what? I thought there's voice acting. Okay. In front of me is my desk, my computer, my charging cables, and my water bottle. Behind it is a messy corkboard filled with pictures of her. Her? My girlfriend? I stare into the screen for most of the day. Or maybe my sister? My mom? I can't hear the click-clack of the keyboard over the white noise playing on repeat on my heavy headphones. There's nothing to interrupt me. Nothing to distract me. And all I need to get into this zone is available for me. But you can't figure out what to write? Yeah, I can't write. My fingers hovered over the keys for what felt like hours. I have to finish this part and move on to my real job, but it won't come out. I don't go through writer's block. Such a thing does not happen to me. Ever. So why is the music getting intense then? You should be okay, right? I can't stop my mind from coming up with new ideas. Constantly, be it during work or while trying to sleep, I have to stop what I'm doing and note down the new ideas that came to me out of nowhere. Restless creativity. Never-ending tension for not creating more. The feeling of I could be writing right now follows me at all times. So why is it that I can't write? Why? Yeah, why is that? Oh, who's that? Is that her? The one that you're talking about? I asked that, but I knew the reason. The humming brought it back to me. You are... her? As long as that girl is here, I can't do anything. Why not? Is she distracting you? What's wrong? Waste? Leave me alone. You know I can't do that, sweetie. Stop calling me that. It's gross hearing it from you. Who is she? Does that mean that hearing it from someone else would make you happy? Well, yeah, if it's from my lover or my mom. I'm not even going to bother answering that. It's a yes then. The girl had appeared for the first time a year ago. I was in a bad spot. Literally. Late at night, unable to sleep, I had looked up at my ceiling. The shape of the wood up there morphed and transformed until I found myself thinking, that looks a bit like her. Next thing I know, she's by the bed, reminding me to brush my teeth. You were thinking of something bad about me just now, weren't you? Is she your subconscious then? But why do you have photos of her? She has not left me alone for 1 second since then. Hey, you should finish your commission before working on your novel. It's a visual novel. What's the difference? Shut up. Okay, why am I being rude? Do I hate her? I was commissioned to translate a large technical document to English. It'll be shown as evidence in some class action trial or something. Like Danganronpa or Phoenix Wright or something? I despise translating that kind of stuff, but the pay is really good, so I have no choice. I'll do it after I finish the draft for this scene. No, you won't. You'll just keep writing until dawn. You'll miss the deadline. You're a pain in the ass. That reminds me, if you miss the deadline, you won't be able to pay for your Betflix subscription every next month. Betflix. Sure would be a shame if you had to interrupt your late night binge watch habits, huh?
Oh, you're probably right.
God. I hate it when she's right. Fine, fine. I'll finish this stupid translation. Attaboy. I'm proud of you. Shut up. I want to write fan fiction. I'm sorry. I want to write fiction. I don't know why fan fiction came up in my head. I don't even read those. Finished. The 130 pages long document of boredom and overly technical terms no common person would understand was finally done. Now I can write. Can I?
Beep up, 7 p.m. It's time for dinner.
Nothing can ever be that simple, huh? She's telling you to take care of yourself. What's wrong with that?
What are we having today, huh?
Well, what are we having? I opened the mini fridge in my room. Cup noodles.
Didn't you eat that yesterday and the day before? You know how to cook, so why not make some of that yummy pasta?
But it's much easier to make cup noodles. To cook pasta, I'll have to actively pay attention to several things at once. And if I mess up, I'll be forced to eat it anyway. You can't mess up cup noodles, and I can just turn on the microwave and relax. So cup noodles win. I really am talking aloud to myself, huh? Okay, so that confirms it. She's like just a persona that for some reason our mind created so we could take care of ourselves. I guess deep inside he knows that he needs to be taken care of, right?
In other words, you're too lazy to cook?
I'm staging a protest. I won't stand for this. Cup noodles, cup noodles, cup noodles! She can't win. We're having cup noodles or we're having nothing.
Gosh, put some vegetables on it then.
Hi, Win. Yeah. She's basically like nagging us to take care of ourselves and like keep a routine or something like that. In just 5 minutes, the food was ready. I could feel her gazing disapprovingly at me, so I mixed the noodles with some sauce and vegetables.
Oh, that does smell good. Did you put shoyu in it?
Yes, it goes well with the cabbage and lettuce. You can't say I was lazy.
You were, but I'm happy that you used the veggies.
I took my chopsticks and grabbed some noodles. As I thought, the shoyu goes really well with the crunchiness of the lettuce and the softness of the noodles. Cool, now I want noodles. It's good.
Nice. Let's make this more often then. Even the simplest meals can be special with the right ingredients and a little creativity.
I do like eating delicious food. I used to not like it. I had no energy to get out of bed and eat. With this annoyance constantly bugging me to eat though, I eventually got up and started eating just to shut her up. But she still won't stop. It's a constant nagging over my shoulder, looking over everything I do. That's because you know that deep inside, you need this, you know?
Someone's at the door.
Just as I was finishing my meal, the doorbell rang. It's me. Who's that?
Oh no, quick! Clean yourself up. Hide those dirty clothes. Put a blanket over the kitchen sink.
Isn't that more suspicious? I have no time. If I make him wait for too long, he'll get worried. Who is it? She was running around the room in complete panic, pointing at everything she disapproved of, her face contorted in horror. What a drama queen. He's been better lately, it's fine. I opened the door for him. Who is it? Hello, sir. He came in, removing his shoes and wiping his hands with a handkerchief immediately, as if on something. Blah, blah, blah. Hi, I was cooking. I made noodles. I motioned to the noodles, suddenly feeling a sense of shame at the poor offerings I had for a visitor. No, not just a visitor. I'm ashamed. Why? Your brother? Your boyfriend? I should have cooked the past after all. No, I'm fine. You ate all 3 meals today. Yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't be here. Like, really.
This isn't about you, girl. Is she here? Yeah, just roaming around. He leaned in. I'm suddenly very aware of how disgusting my mouth must be after eating that culinary creation. He'll hate it because it's him and because I don't have mouthwash. Frick. I haven't brushed my teeth. He laughed quietly. I almost didn't catch it. Today is one of his good days. It's part of my therapy. Oh,
I'm just gonna stare at this wall.
why is it so awkward? Meanwhile, Miss Irrelevance pouted in a corner.
For a few minutes. Should I wait an hour? It's a really boring wall. I think we should buy some paintings or something. Maybe move some of the posters to this one wall.
Over here. Look at me. I'm trying. I'm still bad at making eye contact, even with people I'm close to. It's okay, that's plenty
Is it over yet? Can I open my eyes? Oh, I'm nervous.
Shut up! No, not you! At her! Shit, I wasn't talking to you. You're silly. Talking about... What was her name again? I can't remember.
Hey, having my name forgotten. That really brings back some sad memories.
You're making her cry.
Is this funny to you? Hey!
What happened? I don't get that. So I faced the wall and I closed my eyes? Or was it just her that faced the wall and I was facing him? I don't get it. It's very rare for her to be around when he's here. It might be because we were stuck in that place together, but he's one of the few people whose presence doesn't scare me. I don't like going outside. It makes me sweat and shake and it feels like I'm going to die. Oh, so you have social anxiety? I don't know how to act or if my posture or way of walking or my clothes conform to what everyone else expects. Yeah, you do. People are judgmental. Well, they aren't if you don't care about them, you know? I can feel their stares. I wish I could turn invisible. Aw. I mean, I felt that way too when I was a teen, so... If it wasn't for him, I would have nothing in my fridge. He's going out to get me stuff because I can't step outside. I wish I could turn invisible. Oh, come on! Stop that. If I could, I'd stay in this room forever. If I could, I'd quit freelancing and just spend all day writing whatever I want. I wish we could stay cooped in this room forever, just the two of us. Truth be told, we did try that before. We were both in a bad mental state. Mental state. Sometimes I wonder if we're not good for each other. I don't like to think about that. Okay, so he is your special someone at least. When I think about how I'm a social recluse constantly in and out of psychiatric hospitals, I think about how I'm dragging him down. I want to stop thinking. I have work in a bit, but I could stop by tomorrow morning. This late? Stop thinking. The meds are eating up my savings, so I had to ask for more shifts. Don't offer me money now. That would be really weird. Besides myself, I had to laugh. What am I, a sugar daddy? Yeah, you're in the spot too. You're right. He might not look like it, but he's a bit of a sadist. It was a surprise. Usually he's sweet. There's a good smile. Like this. It's the steps, yeah? I'm trying to not rely on anyone else to fix my mistakes. I got myself into this hole and I'm the one who has to dig a way out. You didn't though. It's not like you could have stopped yourself. It's not your fault your brain's like that. I mean, kinda true. Our environment, helps form our thoughts, so yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I wish you could listen to yourself. True that. She has to stop saying she wishes she could turn invisible. That's not good for your mental health either. Well, at least you're aware. I'm a big hypocrite. That's the first step, being aware that your thoughts aren't good. He got up, but stopped. He was looking over at my desk with the corkboard and the water bottle I had long forgotten about. I'd love to read one of your stories. My mouth seemed to go dry. An uneasy feeling traveled to my chest as I opened my mouth to respond. No. You won't let me? They're bad. Nobody should read them. But creativity should be shared. I should have deleted it when that person told me to. Who said that? I'ma slap that bitch. But I can't bring myself to erase it all. Because you still love doing that and you want to share it. That time, I deserved that slap. It made my ears ring. I should have disappeared then. Wait, that person slapped you? What the heck? Violence is never the answer, okay? I don't believe that. You posted them, right? On some site. I don't advertise or link it anywhere. Nobody would want to read it, so... My voice quivered slightly. I know this feeling well. Oh, she scared me. What the frick? Why would you just suddenly pop up, bro? Anyway. Hey now, I like your stories. There's no need for anyone in the world to read the edgy shit my brain comes up with. I want to. Don't be kind to me. Why are you... Okay. Let's keep going for now. Why? I want to understand all of you. I wish you'd bully me instead. It would be less painful. Oh. You already do. It's a stupid argument to have. This isn't relevant. No, I don't. There's this whole side of you that I don't know anything about. There's this thing you're extremely passionate about, but you won't let me see it. He's right though. I'm telling you that it wouldn't change anything. Most of the stuff I posted was the shit I would write during class when I was in middle school. It's not shit that's hurtful to us. Yeah, I agree. If it's bad to you, then you just need to figure out ways to refine it. I don't want anyone to see it. He took a step back. I was unaware of how much the words he would say next would affect me. Then why do you write? Why do you note down stuff all the time and talk about how you wish you didn't have to work so you could write? And have all these pictures of a character you created on your walls? If it's really that meaningless to you, then why do you do it? Because deep inside she wants to share them. But she doesn't recognize it, so it's just sad. My gaze dropped to the ground. No one spoke. The silence stretched on, thick and suffocating. There were half a dozen responses I could give, one more cliched and forced than the last. Because it makes me feel alive? Because I don't know how to do anything else? Because I was praised for it when I was a child? Oh, I know all of these feelings. But I'm a little bit better now, so I have a more positive outlook. He knows me well enough to call it out. I don't know what I'm saying. He shook his head to himself. I didn't mean to get so... Never mind. You're upset. I have to go to work. See you tomorrow. Hey. Why? What? Oh. Why do I write? Oh, are you panicking? For whose sake? To what purpose do I come up with these ideas and try to make them into a story? It's not because I want people to read them. But then, why do I post them? If I kept it inside myself, I would explode. It's overwhelming. It's a source of tension having it all flying around my brain. Take a deep breath and out. In and out. It's going to be okay. Try and picture the air leaving your mouth. No. No! Why? You're trying to relax. What are you doing? I should stop writing. I should stop looking forward to writing. I should stop. No. It makes no sense why I do it. I need to stop. I need to stop creating more and more garbage with every waking day. I'm laughing. Oh! Those hands, those fingers, they should stop. No. I have to stop. I have to stop writing. But it's the only thing that makes you happy right now, right? Okay, but if you have to stop, then you have to start thinking more, what is it, objectively of your emotions and your thoughts, so you could arrange them and figure out what's really wrong with your thoughts and what's your way of thinking. You're out of band-aids. Oh, she's hurting herself. I know. At the place we met, they took away everything that could use be to hurt. We joked that the fashion stylists around the area had to deal with the no belts rule too. There was a first aid class we both went to. He had already taken it before. It was an excuse to spend time with me. I learned. He didn't mean anything bad. I know. It's my fault I lost over something stupid again. Sanitizing wounds hurts. What did you do? Scratch yourself? More than the wounds themselves. Because she said that there's nothing around her that could hurt her. Or she could use to hurt herself. Either way, I'm to blame. Hey, it's not your fault. You said it yourself. You're getting better. You're going to keep getting better, and one day you won't feel like this anymore. There are things that you do now that you couldn't dream of doing last year. It's just like that. True. Little by little until you won't need me over your shoulder reminding you of this. Just remember that you're not alone. Even if I weren't here, you know he'd come running if he knew what happened. You just have to reach out. One phone call, one message. Everything will be alright. She's right. A somewhat eerie silence followed. Perfectly aware that I was being comforted by a hallucination of a fictional character, I responded. I'll kill you if this turns out to be a lie.
I love you too. Which reminds me, you should express how you feel to him so he understands why you're acting like this.
Yeah.
And by the way, your bed sheets need to be aired out.
You let me sulk for a while longer.
You know, I really do think your writing is the best. You have a lot to say. If others knew what you had in that head of yours...
Don't start with that.
Your writing is the best. I really, really think so.
Your writing is the best. You should be a writer when you grow up. How creative. Is that mockery? Friendship strong enough to survive anything. Hope that defeats all evil. Understanding, embracing differences. Honest development, change. Okay, now what's going on? Never in your life have you believed that such things exist. Like unconditional love. Man, I feel you. I feel you, but I've moved past this, so yeah. And yet, these are such recurring preponderant themes. Okay? Friend group that did such things for each other. You've never had a family that would call out to you when you... Every single one of your fictional stories has that kind of theme. Why? Say, aren't you overcompensating for something? Oh, now who's that? Why are you laughing so creepily or eerily? Who's laughing?
Yahoo! Good morning. Let's get up. Sleepyhead, you have to get up. He's going to be here soon. You have a lot to talk about. About life and feelings. And what you're gonna do for your anniversary this year. Oh, I'm so excited. Come on, come on. We'll do our best together today, right? Come on.
Hello? Is she not getting up? Oh no, what happened? Oh no! 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 Did she just... I thought there was nothing around her that could hurt herself. That's a gunshot. So you'd rather I write a masturbatory, unintelligible work? Gibberish marketed as art? The kind of writing one claims to enjoy to be different? I'll do it. Who is this? Is this still her thoughts? I'll create something so obviously and unashamedly pretentious, so proud of its supposed emotional weight, no one will bother touching it. Empty, cliched platitudes or self-absorbed ramblings utterly incomprehensible to everyone except its creator. Let's see who wins. That was the end. What? Oh my god. So her thoughts won over her. I have so much to say, but at the same time, I can't say it. Ah. Okay, like I've been saying earlier in the game, I've also had the same thoughts as the character before. Actually, even now, I still think that way sometimes, but I never let it get to me to the point of doing the S word, you know? Because I had faith in something. Like, if my thoughts were just trivial, I had faith in myself. But if it becomes overwhelming, I seek God for help. I mean, one of the perks of growing up in a very religious country, I guess. But yeah. I hope the developer of this game doesn't feel like this anymore. Because the things we feel influence the work we do, right? Whether we notice it or not. I really hope that they're in a better mental state now. Because this was released in 2022, I think. Yeah. That's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Go check out the developer. I think they've made some other games other than this. Let me see. Yeah, they have. They're still active. And they have a Patreon too. I'll link the game link and the developers link in the description. Check out their games if you're interested. And yeah, let me know what you think about this game in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.